The first insured launchpad on Solana. My name is Rico Richardson, and in this video I'm going to tell you all about it. Starlaunch is the first insured launchpad and project incubator on Solana. Before I can tell you more about this project, it might be handy to give you a little background on Solana itself. Solana is a third generation blockchain that supports an array of DeFi solutions, including the development of decentralized applications and smart contracts. Unlike other blockchains, Solana uses a hybrid consensus algorithm that combines proof of history with proof of stake, enabling the network to carry out up to 50,000 transactions per second. Solana is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum, which has a problem of becoming more and more congested and have a higher gas fee. Hence the reason people are looking for alternatives. So Solana is the ecosystem and Starlaunch is the project that's being built on it. I've made a dedicated video on Solana and I'll be sure to link it at the end of this video so you can learn more about it. The goal of Starlaunch is to connect their community of backers with trusted and thoroughly vetted Solana blockchain projects. The reason they went with the Solana ecosystem is because it's scalable, predictable, affordable, and blazing fast. They believe in layer 1 rather than layer 2 being a viable long-term solution, steady transaction fees during the day that aren't unpredictable, and affordable fees for developers and users, and with 400 millisecond block times in which the more people use it, the faster it becomes. The CEO of Starlaunch is named Aatash Amir, and he and his team had this idea to create a platform that will be able to protect investors from exploitation and project mismanagement, but also giving them opportunities to profit from blockchain projects at the same time. Now, Starlaunch uses a dual token system. The first token is called STARS, which is a deflationary governance token. The second token is a utility token called Hydrazine. This is used to gain access to IDOs. You can obtain Hydrazine by staking the stars in the Starlaunch Fusion Vault. After obtaining them, you need to use them to register for IDOs directly on their web application. There are two other things part of the registration. One is the 72-hour window to register, and the other one is a 3 to 5 day window to complete KYC. Then the IDO events will have a 24-hour purchase window which starts 24 hours after the closure of the registration. Registered sales participants need to claim their allocation within the time frame. If you hold stars but decide to skip an IDO, you can still continue to accumulate Hydrazine for a future IDO or sell your Hydrazine on the open market. Basically, it benefits users to continue to hold stars and stake earlier, as doing so will allow for greater accumulation of Hydrazine over time, which thereby gives the user more fuel needed to participate in more IDOs and with larger allocations. You can also stake stars tokens because these are eligible for liquidity mining rewards. Only stars LP tokens can be staked on the Starlaunch website to earn stars rewards rather than Hydrazine. Star rewards will be continually accrued with every block and are not subject to decay. Individuals that are interested in participating in upcoming Starlaunch IDOs have an increased chance of getting whitelisted. The card's whitelist burn allows holders of cards to have an increased chance of winning an allocation by purchasing up to 10 tickets. Each ticket will burn 10 cards and is non-refundable. You will need to do the KYC through the Card Starters KYC portal in order for you to be eligible. Like many other IDOs, residents from the United States are exempt from this. Keep in mind that the Card Starter KYC is different than the Open Starlaunch Whitelist application KYC. Another important factor is that if you participated in a general Starlaunch IDO registration, you will need to enter a different Solana address for your cards burn application. Individuals participating in both the cards burn and Open Starlaunch registration have an opportunity to be whitelisted twice. But you must submit separate KYC and Solana wallet addresses for each process. In order to be eligible for possible whitelisting, all KYC wallets will need to contain a 400 USDC SPL pair, which you will lock for participation in the IDO and a bit of SOL for transaction fees. There's no possibility of being selected if your KYC wallet is unfunded when the time comes. All steps required to participate can be found in the description down below, and also I've made a dedicated video on Solana, which, like I said, I will link at the end of this video for you to check it out. Starlaunch highlights 3 key features. These are subscription model, propulsion program and insurance program. Staking the STARS tokens earns users opportunities to get early contribution access to vetted IDOs which are launched through the Starlaunch platform. Incubated projects have access to valuable resources and services. Examples are token engineering, security audits, front-end, socials, awareness and branding. And due to the insurance program, you can participate with confidence because you are protected in the event of project failure due to exploits or team negligence. Which brings me to their insurance program. Starlaunch has an insurance mechanism. An insurance is a way to protect yourself from an uncertain calamity happening from outside of your sphere of influence. The way this works is as follows. Every IDO launched on the platform has 3 months of period insurance protection. This is valid until the launch project functions as proposed and the product is delivered. Now let's say the product doesn't get delivered due to a DeFi exploit, vaporware or wrongdoing of the team. The insurance payout will provide every IDO participant a refund of their original allocation amount. Starlaunch users to benefit from this insurance program. The great benefit of this is that it will give extra trust to Starlaunch as a launchpad, but also to Solana ecosystem in its entirety. Keep in mind though, I'm not a registered financial advisor, nor should my videos be seen as financial advice. Never invest money you cannot afford to lose because there is nothing as volatile as crypto. Right, so now let's look at the tokenomics. The biggest percentage goes to community rewards in the shape of LP and staking, which is good for 32%. After that comes private sales, 24%. Team itself takes 20% and a total of 8% is dedicated to the Starlaunch ecosystem and 6% is reserved for the public sale IDO and there's 3% reservation for liquidity and a final allocation of 2% goes to advisors. Let's look at the roadmap. It's in their deck file. You can find it on their Starlaunch website. It's on the right top, starlaunch.com. And here's the roadmap phase 1. So first we've got the liftoff, then they've got the first suite of IDOs, the dynamic tier overhaul, STARS propulsion program, and then eventually the STARS incubator program. And if you look at the liftoff, you see that October 24th, which was last week, we've got an IDO registration window that opened. Then it closed on October 29th, and then in October and November, every KYC review is complete. In November, they want to have an IDO event, and then in November, they want to do a market launch as well. And then at the end of November, they want a long-term roadmap reveal, and that will show us what their plans are for the future and next year. And that's it. Is Starlaunch a project you're interested in? Let me know in the comment section down below. For now, my name is Rico Richardson. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Doei!